going to go over the different equipment that you should equip your hunter with first starting off playing the game. This video, like I said, is basics. I'm not going to go into anything in depth. I'm going to focus on just what you guys need to know to get this game started up for you guys. So first thing you want to do is select your large slot. So first you hit the large slot, you bring it up. When you bring it up, for you guys, you're going to have like 3 guns. You're going to have the Romero 77, and then you're going to have the Romero 77 hand cannon, and then you will have the Winfield. Not in this version of the Winfield. You're going to have the this version right here, the Winfield M1873C. Alright, so each gun offers you different things. So the Winfield is more of a medium to long range weapon. It's a rifle. So you can use that gun to shoot from like far distances. It's more versatile than the other options you have at the moment, but it do require some form of skill and work, because if you're using this gun, the key you want to do is focus on trying to get headshots. That is the key. It takes like 3 body shots and you'll kill a hunter, but if you shoot the hunter in the head, they instantly die. I would, like, most cases suggest for you guys to use this weapon first starting off. Because there'll never be a time when you won't be able to do something. You'll be like, oh man, boom, I can start shooting. I can start doing this. I see another hunter. You don't want to spend as much time worrying about your ranges and stuff. Now, the other 2 options you would get also, the Romeros, as I mentioned earlier. The Romero 77 hand cannon, and then the Romero 77. I do not suggest using the Romero 77 hand cannon at this point right now. They're both the exact same gun, except one is a longer barrel and the other one a shorter barrel. The thing about the 2 different guns is that this gun right here, the hand cannon, it is a medium slot weapon. And if you have a medium slot weapon, you want to complement your other slot in most cases with another medium slot weapon. But if you're not going to do that, which you cannot do because you can only bring in 1 hand cannon, that's the only medium weapon you have at the moment, and everything else will be either large or small. You can't bring in a large with a medium slot weapon. The only other option you have is a small slot weapon. So then you might as well just bring in a large slot weapon to complement that small slot weapon. Because the Romero with the longer barrel had the same damage output and everything else, except the range for it is better. So you get a little bit more wiggle room when it comes to shooting somebody and doing damage. Now this is a shotgun, and you only have one. You only get 1 shell inside the barrel. As in, compared to the Winfield, you get 7 to 1 plus 1. There's 1 in the barrel, I guess 1 in the chamber, whatever. So there's 8 bullets. Well, this one only give you 1. Now the difference is that the Romero, when you shoot somebody with it, if you're in close range, you can kill someone from just 1 shot dead to the chest. You shoot them in the head, they're going down to die too. Medium range, you got kind of like it's much more riskier. Usually you'll do some good damage too. Don't get me wrong. Medium, like when I say medium, in my head, see, medium range is like, it's not a really specific range. I'm saying it's kind of just saying medium range, but it's like if you're still somewhat close to the person, they're gonna lose a good amount of health depending on where the shell hits them when you shoot them. But the thing that shotgun cause that the Winfield does not cause, the Romero causes rendering damage. Rendering damage is pretty much causing the hunter that get hit by your shell within the proper range to start bleeding. Now, when they're bleeding, this forces the hunter to have to react. They have to do something. They have to like bandage up. Now, they might not do it immediately, but their health is drained the whole time. So then after you hit somebody with that, you can like legit start playing a time game, or you know that sometimes the hunter will try to run off and try to heal. So, certain things. But when you're using this, it requires more work, more energy, because then you gotta use a shotgun when you're close enough, but then at the same time, you gotta know when to switch to your pistol to try to use it for longer ranges when they're outside your shotgun range. So you gotta switch back between back and forth. You need to know when to attack, when to hold, when to stay back. So as a beginner weapon, I would strongly suggest first starting off just using the Winfield. It may like at the end of the day, do whatever you want, but I'm saying that this is the most versatile weapon, and this weapon right here can be used in more cases than the Romero can be used. All right, so let's say after this you chose the Winfield, so everyone buy the Winfield, boom. So the next thing you will have is that you have the only pistol option I think you guys have was just the Cardwell conversion pistol. The pistol, like, it's a pistol. It does not do a whole lot of damage, but it's the same thing like the rifle. If you hit the person in the head, you can kill them. It can be a good follow-up tool, but just use it by yourself, just the Cardwell. I do not strongly suggest that. I mean, you know, if you had the shotgun, then you can light someone up, put some damage on. But as a support weapon, it is a good support weapon. It's not bad, but it's not amazing either. Alright, so then we're going to go down to the tools. Now, the tools, I would strongly suggest to bring in the first aid kit. This right here. This first aid kit, pretty much, when you use it, you get 3 charges. Alright, each charge will heal you 1 large bar of health. Now, a total of 1 large bar of health is right here. This size bar, that will heal you that. It'll take a couple seconds of your hunter using it for it to kick in, but once it kick in, that large bar of health is now full. And you get 3 charges of it, so you can use it multiple times throughout the match. It's really handy. Like, out of all the healing, this is probably the best. This is the best like healing. When I say best, for the bang for your buck, like there's other healing in the future, but this one is a healing that gets you what you need to get done with the cheapest price possible. The next thing I would strongly suggest bringing in will be a knife. Now, the reason why I said, man, a knife, what I need a knife for? The knife is good for killing zombies silently without you having to shoot. Because every time you shoot your gun, every other hunter in the area can hear you. So you want, at times, you don't want to always like blow your general location out to everybody around you. So you use a knife, you can just tap a zombie right in the head, and they're dead. It's as simple as that. Now, the knife is like, it will work on most zombies. There are like some special type of zombies inside the game that you cannot use a knife for. I will later go into that, but for right now, we're keeping it simple. So I was strongly suggest bringing in the large slot being either a Winfield Romero, Carl conversion pistol, a first aid kit, a knife. The third slot, I do not suggest bringing in the lamp, a spyglass, or any of those. They're pretty much useless at this time. At this video recording, they're pretty much useless. You know, the lamp, you turn the lamp on, it just pretty much like, yes, you can see, that's amazing, right? But at the same time, other hunters can see you just as well, and it's like okay, so where's the source of light come from? They can easily shoot you. So you know, when you're playing a game, it doesn't get so dark that you can't see what's going on around you. So the lamp is not useful. The spyglass, it's gonna be like a dirty scope to see through. I don't feel like you ever need the time to see that. If you're in range seeing somebody, you should be able to see them with just using your iron sights, just aiming down iron sights and looking. Alright, so now we're going to go through the last slots, the consumables. Alright, so with the consumables, I would strongly suggest bringing in, at this point you guys only have access to the weak vitality shot. Okay, so the weak vitality shot does the exact same thing that first aid kit does, with 1 charge where it heal 1 large bar, but it does it slightly faster. So if you're in the middle of combat, when I say combat, I'm suggesting more like in most cases fighting other players or hunters, I would use the vitality shot. If I'm inside a situation where I'm fighting like just the PvE, like a boss, fighting zombie stuff, I will lean towards the first aid kit for my healing. And then after that, I think the only other option you guys will have then will be firebombs. So the firebombs, the way firebombs work is that the firebomb, the just standard firebomb does not do a whole lot of damage to the hunter, but it does put hunters on fire. When a hunter is on fire, they have to heal before their health bar is burned down from the fire, because if it is burned down from the fire, they will permanently lose that health bar. Even if they try to heal, it cannot come back. Only way you can get that health bar back will then be by banishing a monster or using their trait skill points on a hunter. We're going to go into that later. But right now, the firebomb's also good. The main use you're probably going to have for it is that if you down a hunter to have a partner, and the partner is hiding, you don't know where he's at, put a firebomb on a down hunter body will slowly burn away his health bars. And when we start burning away the health bars, once the health bars are fully burnt away, the hunter will then die. So then the person that's hiding or not trying to show themselves will feel more obligated to push on you because they want to save their partner. So it could be a good tool to use to put pressure on a hunter that's trying to figure out how, like, try to find a weak point, trying to take you guys by surprise. You know, sometimes you burn their partner body. It could be a friend, a family member that they're playing with, that they feel more obligated. I gotta help them out. I gotta save them. So it is a good tool sometimes to end fights real fast, get things going. But this is all you guys need. And then you guys are ready for your first bounty hunt. Well, thank you guys for watching the video. It means a lot to me. We're going to go into more in-depth videos in the future. The next one's probably going to be about just getting through a hunt, the clues, the zombies you run into, and then we're going to start going even further detail over time, talking about weapon damages and certain type of weapons and all that stuff. Thank you guys for being here. Until next time, Jack is out.